Nampa oi. There's a lot of nampas here.
Yeah, I guess working like in a Japanese company, you need to be ready to adjust to like rules that are here.
Hey guys and girls, welcome to Tokyo. This is your frilly, flashy fashion reporter, Kathy Cat, and today we're gonna go hit the streets of Tokyo and ask the foreigners that currently are residing in Japan what their culture shock is. They have a lot of years of experience under their belts, and we might get some very interesting answers. So let's go and ask foreigners in Japan. All right, guys, where are you from?
California.
Spain.
Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, what brings you to Japan?
So I came here for like school originally, but I already graduated, so now I'm just modeling here.
So I did the same and then go back to Spain and come back here. So I'm working here in Japan. So
Are you a model too?
no, I'm not.
Right. We're asking everyone today, what was your kind of Japan culture shock moment where you're like, this surprises me?
Oh, Japan culture shock moment. Oh, okay.
Any kind of surprise when you came to Japan, like, oh my gosh, okay, that's new.
Nampa oi. There's a lot of nampas here. I was like, oh, I thought like Japanese were kind of like more like on the shy side, but like Nanga, they're kind of aggressive. They're like, oh, like
True.
hey. I'm like, wow, okay, this is like kind of like unexpected, but like I don't know, probably like that for me. It's like kind of an everyday occurrence, so I'm like, okay. So that's my shock, I guess. I don't know if it's a shock, but you
Oh
know.
my gosh, I don't have that experience, so I think
I'm used to it at this point, so I'm like, okay, Japan. Japanese things. Nice. Okay.
How are they aggressive and how do you usually turn them down?
Usually I'm just like, sumimasen, that kind of thing. It's like, I'm just like, okay, just like keep like walking. I was like, usually, no, it depends like on the person, but like, usually it's like an old dude, so I'm like, ew. Gross. But like, yeah, I'll just like keep like walking and be like, that kind of vibe. Yeah. Then like aggressive, they're just like, hey, like, onesan, like, let's go, like, no need go, It's like, I don't drink. It's like, let's go, like, I don't know, somewhere. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm pretty good. Like, no thanks. It's like, yeah, I was like, yeah, they're first like, let's go. But I'm like, nah, bye. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. What's your culture shock moment?
Shocking maybe that there's music everywhere all the time, super loud, and it's like I don't know. I always picture Japan to be more like quiet place. Maybe even though you know like Shibuya for example is crazy all that, but I don't know. Like every time you go, even the smallest supermarkets has music and stuff. That's one thing, and the other one, I used to live close to Ikebukuro. So when I was doing part-time, I was coming home like really late at night, finding all these men just passed out on the floor, like from drinking and everything. It's like, still today, it's weird to me, like, what is going on? Like, you see, you know, this proper salaryman, 50-year-old, like, nice, well-dressed, whatever, and then he's passed out on the floor. What? Yeah, I remember, especially at the beginning, now it's kind of like,
I just find it so normal now.
Everyday thing, right? But at first I was like, how is this happening? Like, I don't know. Yeah, probably that.
I don't even think about it like these days, just because like I see it like pretty much every day, like someone's just like pretty much like dead, like on the floor, pretty much like
at any time,
like,
every day, right? Yeah. True.
He had fun.
Would you see that back home?
I don't
No.
think so. I mean, like I
don't.
never really went out like a lot, like when I was like back like at home, just because like you know it's like just a danger like at night. But like yeah, I like just don't really like I wouldn't like notice it, that kind of thing. So I don't like have an experience like back home, but like here I'm just like oh, okay, like here, but like I don't really imagine it like happening like that often for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it does, but I'm unaware of it. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, of course, like during the weekends or whatever, there's always people who, you know, party too much, maybe. But
it's, like, straight,
it's
like,
not like
Tuesday.
something I know it's gonna be there all the time. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna go here and there's gonna be someone dead on the floor. Like,
True.
yeah, it doesn't happen.
Solid
in Spain,
weekday
yeah.
things here.
Oh yeah, like Ikebukuro in the evening and in Shinjuku, right?
Right.
確かにね.
Where are you from?
I'm from Poland.
Oh, right. And what brings you to Japan?
So I've been here 6 years now. And right now I'm working. So I'm working in a creative agency and doing styling like on my freelance on my side.
Styling, that's where the cool earrings are coming from, right?
Yeah.
Let's show off the cool earrings. Oh, nice. So you have a main job and you're doing styling too?
Yes. This.
So you're like a stylist who gives people like their clothes and stuff?
Yes.
That's so cool. Right, we're asking everyone today, since you came here 6 years ago, remember what was your first Japan surprise moment, like your culture shock moment?
I like for sure like the first day in Shibuya, it's like really intense feeling. Like especially I'm from like Poland, so even the capital, the Warsaw, it's not so busy, so it can be like pretty whoa.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, overwhelming. And right now the biggest culture shock, I don't know if are people expecting that it gets so cold at Japanese apartments in winter. I don't think like coming from abroad, many people not ready for this.
Yeah, it's like so cold. It's the same temperature as outside, right?
Yeah. Poland is colder than Japan, but like the central heating is so nice that like when you're inside, you're just like in your t-shirt. But like here, it's like even going to the bathroom, it's like, oh my God, I'm freezing. And like right now I'm using my air condition, but still the moment you switch it off, it's just like, yep.
Yeah, I think that's the Poland, Germany. So we're kind of like, we have our nice warm apartments in winter. You don't get that here, especially yesterday. I've been told that Tokyo is sometimes said to be even colder than some of the northern parts of Japan.
Okay.
Recently, any culture shocks you've had? Now that you're living and working here in the working environment?
Well, I guess working environment, it's not that much shock because like you read about it before coming to Japan. About like the cultural differences, but yeah, I guess working like in a Japanese company, you need to be ready to adjust to like rules that are here because it's pretty different comparing to Europe and Poland. You need to be ready that the meetings they don't finish on time, so you can't schedule anything after work because you never know like how long will it take time.
Long meetings, and they might extend.
Yes, that's true.
As someone who's lived here for several years now, I find it very interesting that if we interview people who also are residing in Japan, we get very different answers than what we usually get when we ask tourists to come to Japan. The tourist first impression generally is the toilets, yay! But it seems to be a lot of people here are saying now, work life and similar things like that surprised them here in Japan too. Found that very interesting. We have done this topic before and we got a very different response in that way. Be sure to check out that video if you haven't already. I hope you're subscribed. If not, come on, subscribe to us. Otherwise, you're missing out. And check out our socials. Catch you soon in Tokyo. Bye!